Pressing record right now. Okay, so it's great to see all of you. I'm glad you are here for our holiday card craft kit for adults. This is the first time we've done a craft kit specifically for an adult audience. So I'm glad that people are excited about it. I have here with me today paper craft artist Pam Boak-Dalrymple, and she's going to demonstrate the little crafts that she has put together for you guys. We're going to start with the blue card, as Pam said just a minute ago. Anyone have any quick starter questions before we get going? Okay. And please, let me know in the chat if we have any issues with the audio or anything like that. I've got a slightly unusual technology setup going for this one. Because we're going to be working with some small papers, so I wanted to be sure that you guys could actually see what we are working on here. It's not there. Oh, it's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to focus you guys down on Pam's craft here. All right. Take it away, Pam.
All right. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us down here at the Aurora Library down here on Eola Road. We're going to start this afternoon with the blue card, and I hope that you have been able to get some glue. It can be Elmer's glue. It can be this Tombow glue. If you don't have glue, then you can use tape runners, or you can use double-sided tape. All of those will work. In the kit, you should have gotten some little white puffy things. These are called dimensionals, and they are sticky. So when you peel them off, they will be sticky on the back. We're going to apply that to one of the pieces. And then there's a piece of paper on the top that you're going to also peel that off. And then the two papers will stick to each other. I have some glue dots here. I'm not sure if you've got glue dots handy or if there were some in the kit or not. They're really sticky. So once you touch them and you apply them to something, it's really hard to move them. So I try to kind of avoid that. So let's take the envelope that has the card in it and let's shake it out. And I need you to really shake it and double check that there's nothing stuck in the envelope, because sometimes these little jewels don't want to come out. They like being hidden inside of there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the larger piece of, first of all, let's fold the card. The card should have come folded because in order to fit in the envelope, we had to fold them, but I did make a score line. And normally when you make a card, it folds in half, but this one I thought we should kind of show some white down here, make it just a little bit different than your typical card. So we're going to take the white piece of paper that's been pre-stamped. We're going to apply adhesive, whether it's your glue or your tape, on the back of it, and you're going to put it inside the card. Am I up too high?
No,
okay.
You're
Okay.
good.
And you're going to attach it to the blue paper, leaving about 1/8 of an inch around it. I've cut it just 1/4 of an inch smaller, so that it will fit and show you this blue outline. So if you want to go ahead and take your adhesive, whether, like I said, whether it's glue or if it's the tape, just put that on. Let's see if I get the glue to come out here again. And make sure the verse, the greeting, is down at the bottom, because you want want that to show where the paper is cut off at the end. So attach it, and then it should look like this. So that when you open, you have plain white paper in here. You can write a note on that. If you want to, you can also sign the back of the card and say handmade by and put your name in, or handmade with love and put your name on it, so that people know you made this. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the blue, this is called designer paper because there's a design on this side and there's a design on the back side, and we're going to attach it to the white. The thing I would like you to do though, before you attach it, is make sure you have it going in the right direction, because these are only 1/4 of an inch different in size. So if you have it this way, you can tell that the margin, there's no margin on the sides, but there is one on the top. So just keep turning the paper till you get the 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And here again, we can use either side. It doesn't matter which side you use. So on that one, I think I'm going to use the blue side here. Again, take your adhesive and apply it to the back. And check one more time before you put it on the white paper that it's going in the right direction, that you're going to get that 1/8 of an inch margin. I taught a class last week and I ended up putting a directional piece of paper on the front of the card upside down. And it was very interesting trying to get it off again without tearing the paper. So, and then you're going to take your snowflake and you're going to put the puffy things, the dimensionals. Here again, you're going to peel it off and apply it to the back of your snowflake. And you'll feel how sticky it is. And you can probably get 2 on there. If you put it right in the center, one will do. I thought it'd be kind of fun not to glue the little fingers down. I just think it's prettier when it's just kind of loose on that. So once you have the dimensionals on the back, you're just going to peel off this piece of the little covering on it. And you're going to hover over your paper that has the blue paper on it. And you're going to stick down the snowflake. And you can, you can put them at an angle. You can put the point up at the bigger point at the top. There's no right or wrong. I don't know if I'm probably dating myself when I say Bob Ross philosophy is once you touch the art, it's yours. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to do exactly what I do. Some of you are artists, so you can do whatever you'd like on that.
Bob Ross is popular again.
Yes, that's what I found out. Yeah, my husband still watches them on PBS. Yeah, so. And then again, you're going to take a little dot of your glue or your glue dot and put it right in the center of one of the 2 snowflakes. Then get some glue to come out. Here again, you're going to put that right in the center of your snowflake. And there's 2 pearls in here. They're clear pearls. And you can put the big one in the center of your blue snowflake here. If you have a small pair of scissors with you, there's an easy way to take the pearl off the paper by putting your scissors underneath, because this also has a glue dot on it. And then you can place it right in the center of your blue piece. If you don't, your fingernails will work too.
Was it the big pearl or the little pearl?
It doesn't matter, whatever you'd like to do. We're going to put the other pearl on the other snowflake. And it doesn't matter if you use this snowflake or the full snowflake. That's your discretion on that. And it doesn't really matter which one. And then we're going to take our adhesive again, the glue or the tape, and we're going to just apply that to the back of the white piece of paper. Here again, we're going to hover over the dark blue piece of paper. Here again, watch the orientation because it's off like 1/4 of an inch. So if you had it the wrong way, you wouldn't have any margins on the outside here. So just watch your orientation before you set it down. If you find it's easier to stand up and attach the paper to it, that's fine too. I have students who don't sit all afternoon when they're stamping. They're always up here putting it down on that. And then we're going to take the last little snowflake and put a dot of glue on him or a glue dot. And we're going to apply this little white pearl to the center of that. And then we're going to attach it here. Actually, I would put the pearl on the snowflake before you attach it. Otherwise, we're going to have glue everywhere. Just a dot of glue on that one. And if you don't want to put it down by the greeting, you can put it inside up here. If you don't want to do that, you can put it over on the blue paper. It won't pop as much because it's tone on tone, but you can put it wherever you like. And there's, can they see it?
Mhm.
Okay, and there you go. And that's your card.
Yay.
And like I said, you can add a note inside, you know, whatever you like to do. Sign it on the back though. Take credit for your creativity, okay? Made with love, handmade by, whatever you'd like to put on that. And then there's an envelope in there. You can just mail that out then and with season's greetings. Okay. Now the second one that we're going to do today is this green with a poinsettia on it. This one does not open. This one is flat, but it does open here on the side. And this is called an easel card. Some of you might have seen this style before where the whole bottom half of the card folds up on that. I just saw this on Pinterest and thought it was so adorable on that one. So let's start with that. Here again, shake out your, I'll leave this up so you can kind of see it. Here again, let's take the envelope and shake out the pieces. There's a lot of pieces in this one. So let's take the whites, the flat white card, and you'll see it's a little bit sturdier on that. I've been finding that it's easier to use a little bit thicker paper. It holds up in the mail better. Okay. So there should be an embossed piece of paper in there in this mint green. I've already put the embossing on it, or the bumps, whatever you'd like to call it, on that, on the paper. So on the left side, we're going to, on the left side of the card, we're going to put glue on the back. Let's see, let's do it that way. We're going to put glue on the back of this green piece of paper, and we're just going to allow the 1/8 of an inch on the 3 sides, because we're going to be putting the easel on this side of the card. So you just want to do it about like that. Okay. If anybody has questions or I'm going too fast, just say, hey, slow down. My husband is always reminding me, don't talk so fast. Okay. It should look like this. And if you put it on the other side, it's not the end of the world. It does not matter on that one. Then take your little, there's like a gold foil, half a snowflake in there. Here again, we're just going to add the adhesive, just add the adhesive to the whiter parts. Don't try and put adhesive all the way around it. And if you're using tape, just put it on this nice wide part here. Are you seeing this one okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
On that one. And we're just going to apply it even on the green piece so that it looks like that. Okay. Everybody doing okay?
Yep.
Okay. And then there are some gold gems in your envelope, and you can take with the big one or the medium or the small one and then just put it on the, whoops, put it on, that's why I like the glue. I can fix it after I put it down. And you can take the big gold gem or the medium one and put it on the snowflake. Here again, if you don't have scissors, your fingernails will work. Okay. You doing okay? Everybody keeping up all right?
Yep.
Or am I going too fast?
Nope. It's good.
Okay.
I do see we have some people watching on Facebook as well. I'm also watching the Facebook comments. So if you have any questions for Pam, feel free to drop them on Facebook too. I will see them.
Next, we're going to take this nice long piece, and there should be score marks on here already. And you want to fold it where the score marks are. So you're going to fold it in half, and you're going to take the half and fold it again, and it should be nice and scored. And if you have a bone folder to really crease it, or if you have the back of a spoon works really well, the back of your scissors will work, the handles of your scissors will work. You just want to get a nice crisp fold on that one. Then you have this really pretty piece of foil paper. It's the mint color that matches this, and it's got the gold on it. You want to fold this in half. This I did not score. And fold this in half. And again, use your spoon or bone folder or your scissors. Fingernails work well. And what we're going to do on this one is we're going to apply a little bit of glue on the back side. We're going to fold this up in half. And once we apply the glue, you're going to put it right on top so that it will fold and give us some nice color. Okay. Here again, use your glue. Use your two-sided tape. Just get it right on the crease. Oh, and just what did I do? I folded it on the wrong piece. So don't do what I just did. You want to get it on this, you want to fold this piece in half, the half of the half, and then put the green on it. Okay, there we go. Much better, much better. And see, teachers make mistakes too on that. Okay. Then inside you should have 3 layers of vellum paper. And these are your poinsettia petals on that. And there's 3 different sizes, so we're going to layer those. And I would highly suggest that you don't pile them on top of each other. I would put a glue dot or a piece of glue on the back of the middle one and turn it so that they're not laying on top of each other. Glue dot or glue again and put the 3rd piece on. Again, turn it so that you have something like that. And then if you want, you can take a pencil or your scissors and just kind of fold the little edges up. Get a little 3-dimensional on that. Okay, let me just add the glue dots here. And it looks like I just pulled off one of the petals here. Don't get too aggressive like I just did. Okay. And then we're going to attach the flower to the front of the card, but you don't want the petals down too far because then they'll bend a little bit. So you want to really just put the petals right at the end of the card base here so that it sticks up here and sits on like that. Because when you mail it, it will lay down nice and flat. Okay, so take a dimensional and put that in the center of the poinsettia. Here again, be very, going to be almost, yeah, put it right up here on the half like that. Okay. Then you should have 2 little gold embossed little more poinsettias We're going to take a glue dot or a drop of glue, and we're going to put that right in the center of the flower, like that. And then the second one we're going to put on the back here. Now, does everybody have an oval green piece?
Yes.
They do? Okay. This is what I call the stopper. Look, let me put these on here. I forgot to do that. Okay, and the second one I'm just placing back here. And here again, I'm going to take the little gold gems that are sticky on the back, maybe. Come on. There we go. Put one in the middle of this poinsettia. And put the second one in here. So now we have this. Now, it doesn't like to stay up by itself, so that's why we stamped and punched out the oval. And we're going to take our dimensional. Now, this is important. You need to put the dimensional on the back of the green piece because it has to be higher so that it holds up the easel part. Because if it's just flat, it just barely tends to stand up by itself. So take your dimensionals, that's the white puffy things, and put them on the back of the oval. Peel it off. Now here, let's make sure we have joy to the world or whatever you have stamped on yours, that you read it from the front. And you're just going to place that at the base, at the bottom of the white card so that this tucks in behind it. And here again, you can write a message in here. You can write a message on the back of the white card on that. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to take our adhesive, either the glue or the tape, and we're going to, here again, center it on the right side of the card. So that it looks like this, and they can open it like that. And then you probably have a little branch of berries left over. We're just going to put a tad of the glue on or a bit of tape on here, and you're just going to tuck it in here behind your flower. So we have some more bling. As our granddaughter says, Grandma, you can never have enough bling. As she uses an entire package of rhinestones on her card. Okay, so there it is laying down flat. And then that's how it looks with the easel to hold it up. So this one you can keep for yourself, or you can send it on to someone else, make their holiday a good one. Here again, there should be an envelope in there to mail it out. On there. Any questions I can answer? Did I go too fast?
No? I think we got it.
So well, I hope you enjoyed it and that you find it, maybe we can do it again in the springtime. Hopefully COVID will be over by then.
We can only hope.
I've been teaching classes now for 10 years, sometimes out of my home. I was using our church to teach classes, but with COVID, we can't do that right now on that. So with these kits, I've been mailing kits out to some of my students. Megan had invited me here to do it with you and everything on that, but thank you and stay safe and enjoy your holidays. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, stay healthy.